Okay, welcome everybody. We're here with Bow Live and Florida Closing and Escrow with John Iowanu and Anthony Bauza, both expert real estate attorneys, bringing you the latest real estate updates. So, starting with the latest updates since last week, any good news to present, John?
Yeah, since last week, the mayor of Miami-Dade County lifted the curfew this past Monday. So the good news about that is now all Miami-Dade Beach County beaches are now open. So that's going to be really good for our local community and also for visitors to come and enjoy our beaches.
Okay, that is very good news. Okay, and now is the time to reconnect with your clients, reinvent your business, give them updates about the market. And that's why we're doing these updates weekly to present you with the latest news and mainly positive news because the forecast is good ahead. They are saying that 77% of homeowners that listed their properties before will relist now, and that's good news because there's a lot of listings ahead. So prospect with care, educate your clients, provide accurate information, help them guide them with their pricing for their listings and for their purchases, help advise them if now is the time to buy or if it's more prudent to wait, provide them with accurate comps and solutions to give them peace of mind. And we also suggest providing the guidelines of the state, the re-entry checklist that NAR has put out. Also, John, is there any good developer news and forecasts?
Yeah, the good news is for us, specifically what we've seen in our general area is an immediate increase in orders so far this week for us. It's only Wednesday, and our order count is actually quite high. So that's the good news for us. Also, what I wanted to draw the realtor's attention to is now that things are starting to move and contracts are coming in, just want to give them a refresher on what they should do once a contract is fully executed. Actually, even if before that, if they can send a contract to us to review before they get their clients, the buyer and seller to sign, that'd be great. Because sometimes we'll get contracts and they'll say, does everything look good? But it's already signed, so a little bit too late to change things. But if they can send it to us before, we can assist them in properly filling it out. Once it is properly filled out and signed, just remember for realtors, number one, the first thing to do is to get the buyer to send us their deposit. So they can do that in a number of ways. They can mail it to us, they can wire it to us, we'll send out wiring instructions. The second thing they should do is to schedule an inspection. Normally, if the section of the contract is left blank, it's 15 days. So realtors should give the buyers actually 2 or 3 recommendations for inspectors. Let the buyer choose the inspector and schedule that. And then thirdly, remember to get if there's an association, to contact the association and get the application for approval, because that's going to be needed before closing. So those are the 3 things to just refresh realtors' memories on what to do once a contract is fully executed.
And I have heard a few really suggest that they don't need to inspection, nor does the client. What is your opinion on that?
Inspections are not that costly and they can be very informative. If anything, especially with a house, inspections can determine some issues with the roof, some issues with the foundation. Condos, not so much, but there still could be electrical issues in the condo. There still can be leaks in the walls in the condos. So for the price, it's a very good investment. Also, if there's any issues that do come back in the inspection, you can always use those to renegotiate the price if needed.
Okay, and I have a few things to add that as far as development forecasts, construction costs are low. Value rates are also low. And I listened to Dave was presented the other day, one of the speakers from Aquilina, one Jules Trump, and Aquilina is doing quite well. A lot of people are making offices, home offices, and gyms in their residences there, and only have to move in with as they have their campaign with their golden toothbrush. So properties that are um, safe and also only have to bring your toothbrush are very desirable right now. Also, one of the speakers was from the Continuum south of Fifth, and he said residents never have to even get into their car. In downtown Miami, they have the People Mover, and it's like their own city. And a lot of people are desiring buildings such as that. And Michael Stern spoke about the west side of Brickell, breaking ground soon with 1,000 feet of wellness, offices, hotels, and massive amenities in the surrounding area. And lastly, Alex Vidal and Craig Stednicki from ISG said a very fast recovery has been predicted, a rapid rebound, with a lot of the buyers coming from South America. The IMF, the International Monetary Fund, predicts a global economy resurgence. In the globally, they said the fall will be about 3% this year, but the gain will be about 5.8% next year. And in the U.S. alone, they estimated an approximately 5.7% decline this year, but with an increase of 4.7% for next year, with a lot of the buyers coming from Mexico and Colombia. And also, as we discussed last time, people are fleeing, um, especially New York. So, Anthony, is Florida the number one destination? I heard it's either Texas or Florida. I say it's Florida.
Yeah, so a recent survey that just came out, Florida now takes the number one spot for relocation for Americans. Texas did have the number one spot the past 4 years, but now Florida has taken that spot. It coincides with census data showing that the population of Florida has grown 1.1% over the past year, and we remain the third most populous state in the country. Aside from that, there's tons of things that attract people to Florida. Aside from the obvious weather, year-round weather, attractions, the beach, nightlife. Also, there's financial benefits, no state income tax, and we offer a homestead asset protection as well.
So the next question is, what about renters? Rentals available now? Short-term rentals?
Yeah, so short-term vacation rentals are now reopened. The state of Florida approved the county plans for Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. So as long as county guidelines are followed, which consist of social distancing guidelines and other sanitation guidelines for rentals and hotels, the short-term vacation rentals are now open in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach.
Okay, that's very good news. And you're saying that the housing market is helping to bring back the economy. So that's also other very good positive news. Every time a home is sold, there's a financial impact on the economy. So the housing market is acting as a strong tailwind for the overall national economy. And they're saying that one reason that it's going to rebound so fast is because this time it was based on us really closing the economy down with shopping and retail and everything due to COVID. So every indication shows that the recovery should be very fast towards the end of the year or the beginning of next year at the latest time. So is there anything anyone wants to add to that?
Just one other thing to add is still the evictions and foreclosure moratorium is still in effect, so those are postponed until at least July 1st, so that's still in effect as well.
Okay, and I'm going to discuss in a minute, just briefly, some marketing tools we suggest during this time period. Being innovative definitely is our suggestion, but we are here for you to answer any questions. We are here to review contracts, draft contracts, addendums, all included in our services, including escrow as well. We will do live closings. We will do drive-by closings. We'll do out-of-state, out-of-country closings. If you have any questions regarding any of that, kindly contact us. FloridaClosing.com, 305-720-2844. We're here for you to assist you at all times, and we definitely want you and your clients to be safe first and foremost. And one of the new tools they're suggesting for open houses is digital business cards. So you don't have to exchange business cards, that you can share them, and they include lead capture and they include a mini website or landing page. So you can contact me about that. We also have virtual opens. We have live broadcast opens. And we have 3D floor plans. If somebody can't get into film, they could be created for you via pictures that you send, and or filmed live when you're able to have entry into the location. In addition, we have web alerts, which turn viewers for your websites into subscribers, so you could send alerts or push notifications and updates to. So if you need assistance with any of the marketing tools, kindly contact us, and we hope to help you with your success. Thank you for joining us. Please contact us for any assist and or questions, and stay safe, everyone. Thank you.